Hello people of YouTube, it's Neil from Tracklocross. Today I thought I should actually finally do a Tracklocross vlog. Missed last week's one because of reasons. Again, I bring you back to my previous points of being a cursed idiot. Who knows, maybe I'm not, maybe I'm just lazy and a wee bit useless. So today what I thought I would do is answer a question that I've been asked fairly often, which is actually, what's better, a Surly Steamroller or an all-city big block? Nicely, I have both. Lovely yellow Surly Steamroller, possibly my favourite colour of the Steamroller, except the lilac colour it came for in a wee bit. And we have the all-city big block. Probably not my favourite colour of the big block, that was probably that pink fade that they did years ago. So, I have both of them. What's the difference? Well, the big block still has track geometry. Definitely means on this small frame I have, bar spins ain't gonna happen unless you have a tragic accident and lose your toes. Steamroller, a little bit more relaxed geometry. Personally, when I'm riding them, I prefer the Steamroller on a sort of type of gravel type road, long distance, fixed gear. The big block for me is a blast about bike. You've got half an hour, you want to get out, pedal really fast, pretend you're a kid, ride till your legs are so flying so fast that you think they're going to fly off and you're going to go careering into a wall. That's the big block for you. That's the bike you want if you want to do that. If you want to do lots of distance, big block, not big block, the Steamroller is for you. As you can see, I'm still being highly professional at all this YouTube malarkey. I do also have the Squid So Easy as a Tracklocross bike. I tend to prefer it on more mountain bikey stuff. The biggest difference in why I think the Steamroller is a good choice over the big block is tyre clearance. Okay, I'm running 650B wheels here, but I do have 47mm tyres. Acres of room in there. You ain't gonna be jamming in as big a tyre as you can and then having a rock coming along and ruining your day. The big block on the other hand, not a lot. This is 700 by 28, pretty smooth tread tyres. When I rode it more off-road, when I was starting out my Tracklocross adventures, I did run it with 700 by 30 Schwalbe CX Pros, which do clear just a tiny bit, and I have ran 700 by 30 Schwalbe ice spikers, which don't seem to need as much anymore, almost like climate change is a real thing. Who would have thunk it? So I'd probably say generally the big block, alright, I recently changed the stem and bar, but generally the big block to me is a bike that I would build up more along the lines of a traditional track bike. I'm more likely though to use a flat bar than a drop bar. I just find it a really good bike for when you want to just pedal about like a dafty, and that's really its main role. It's my main commuter just now. As you can see, a little bit of road dirt, nothing much because the rain's washed it off. The Surly, absolutely amazing for gravel grinding if you want to be bang on trend. If you don't want to be bang on trend, it's what I would say is an open your door and just go and ride all day and come home bike. Also, shout out to not liking the Tories. Hands up to them. Well done for them for slowly ruining the UK and making it a much shitter country. Cheers, guys. So, as you can see, they both are running genetic cranks. Single speed, massive cog on the back of the Surly because I do like to spin a bit rather than grind. Same again on the all-city. Running the Aero Track rims, or Aero Rage as they call these ones because they have a braking surface. My only complaint about the Aero Rage was that the front rim, when I was originally starting fixed gear, I did have a front brake on, and the braking track wore down super fast on this. I was riding it in Scotland, conditions weren't amazing, and I did mostly ride it off-road. Trying to see if I can find the brake wear indicator. Probably a bit of a worry that I can't. But yeah, down there. Don't know if you can really see that, but it's kinda gone. So yeah, so no brakes on this bike anymore, just because those rims really didn't take to them. I do run different halo rims on the Surly. We're running Vapor mountain bike rims here, again a disc rim, so never going to be any brakes on this bike because, well, you can't brake, you don't have a surface for the pads to hit. And then I guess we have the one of, is Surly stopping the Steamroller? Some shops in America have said that it is going, which would seem to be crazy given that the Steamroller is probably the bike most people think of when they think of a Tracklocross rig. And let's be honest, over the last couple of years, Tracklocross has actually been growing. More of us are riding Tracklocross. People are understanding that you don't need to buy XTR or Dura Ace and have the most bling bike to have fun. Sometimes you can just have a really haphazard bike and have the best fun ever. Don't fall for marketing, folks. Although, am I trying to sell you a bike just now? I don't know. I can sell you both of these bikes if you want. New ones, not mine. I'm keeping mine. Never sell your bikes. You'll just miss them. Where was I going? Yeah, so the Surly Steamroller, people think it's now going. I did ask the rep and he was non-committal on an answer of maybe. So there we go. There is also big red X's on the system to when it comes to ordering, which means I can't order them. But that's certain sizes and colours just now. Really, there is only the yellow or black colourway. The yellow colourway might be getting phased out, and that's why there's a red X. So I guess it's let's see what's going to happen. But it would seem to be a really bad time for Surly to take out the Steamroller, especially, you know, we've just lost the Crosscheck, the ECR. Actually, all the bikes from Surly that I really like have just gone. You know, the Preamble. Yeah, it's a Fairdale Weekender, let's be honest, with different stickers. Just buy the Weekender, folks. Yeah, so to sum it up, I've whittled on, told you about the tyre clearance, pretty much everything else is the same on the bikes, apart from obviously I've gone BMX stem here with a Fairdale MX4 bar, a road stem here and a mountain bike bar. That's about the only difference. Both bikes can be built up the same way. Tyre clearance is the big one. Do you want comfort, or do you not really care about comfort and you want a bike that's really sprinty? Now, I am going to make the point of that tyres basically make up 90% of your bike feel, or even more. So big comfy tyres on the Surly, it's going to feel like you're riding a couch. Tiny wee thin hard as tyres on the big block is going to make you feel like it's zippy, super good to go. They're both roughly 4130 steel frames, so let's not even pretend there's going to be a difference there, but you might feel slight more flex on the Steamroller, but that's the tyres. Basically what I'm trying to tell you is when bike companies come to you and say aluminium, steel or carbon, they all have a different feel. They don't. Your tyres are going to make a bigger difference. Tyres, always buy the best tyres you can, or the tyres that you like the most. Tyres, don't worry about frames. Simple, although steel is real. But yeah, I just prefer steel because I like the shape of the tubes. I've ridden carbon, I've ridden aluminium, and genuinely, as I said, went on engineering courses before by various brands in the bike trade, and literally everybody was like, the tyres are the difference. Don't believe the marketing. So, long distance, Surly Steamroller, blast about the park, all city big block. I hope that makes sense for you. Any other questions, put it below and I'll try and answer them at some point. As always, if you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, any of that jazz. Even if you don't like it, like and subscribe, because that would be nice. Just be nice. Let's all be kind to each other. Let's do something nice for somebody today. Me or anybody else, but just be nice. Anyway, off you go now. Have the best day you're ever going to have. Cheers for watching.